we'll try and keep. I want to have more fun in this conversation. We talking about too much dark stuff here.
Yeah. Come, let's have fun. Let's go.
Hello everyone, welcome to Liberable. I'm here with Mr. Grant Hines.
Yo guys, I'm on my favorite channel. I'm on my favorite YouTube channel.
No man.
Yo guys, I love this place.
I am such a fan of Grant. He's been one of my huge inspirations here. On the YouTube platform.
You've been one of mine. Yes, you're killing
Grant,
it,
God, Grant has got this energy about him that I absolutely, it's so infectious. Like when you watch his videos, the screaming, the shouting, I absolutely love it. Anyway, guys, you guys can go check out Grant's YouTube channel. It's in the description box below. I will also put his social media, Instagram, Twitter, and everything else like that. You guys can also subscribe to Liberable and hit that thumbs up button. Guys, I'm going to get straight into it with Grant. We're not going to spend too much time on YouTube and how to become a YouTuber, all this stuff. I'm trying to keep it short, but I do want to speak to Grant heavily about gaming and also what movies he's watching and the industry as a whole, what to do, especially now during quarantine and things like that. Dude, what do you think about, let's get the chitchat out of the way. What do you think about coronavirus, dude? This is some hectic bananas.
Look, it's hectic, but it's been a long time coming. I'm gonna talk about what I believe, but it's been a long time. We're gonna eat animals. This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna have SARS flus. We're gonna have swine flu. We're gonna have mad cow disease. Until we stop eating meat, guys, we're gonna have these. And it's not like we're any different. We keep our chickens on top of one another. They take shits and it drips down. Yeah. We just need to calm down.
You're talking to a heavy carnivore here, so.
Hey, I'm paying the cost for you. We just see the bat thing when we go oh man, who's gonna eat a bat?
Yeah.
But the whole world's doing it, dude. The West don't want you to hear this, but all those big viruses, swine flu, bird flu, mad cow disease, they all came from mostly England.
Yeah.
They came from the West. So it's like we don't talk about that.
What's going on here? Anyway.
So I'm locked down, and it sucks.
It does.
But at least I'm not sick, and at least I'm not dying, and at least I've got games to play, and I've got Netflix, and I've got internet. It could be worse.
Yeah. Netflix top 3. What you watching now? What have you been enjoying?
So I finished Ozark. Great. And then there's a great show that I've just started called The Midnight Gospel. It's an animated show. And it's about it's kind of like a podcast that's being animated while it's happening, but absurdly. Yeah. And they just talk about philosophy and ideas and stuff while it's happening. It's great. It's really great. And if anybody's a stoner and watching it, it's probably super mind opening.
Yeah.
But I like listening to it and packing cables or doing something else at the same time because you can listen to it. Yeah. It's crazy cool.
Wow. I think I'm a big Star Wars guy, so Clone Wars season.
You're in Clone Wars, eh?
Yeah, season 7 I think it is now or something.
I met all the cast for Clone Wars.
Really?
Yeah.
I hate you.
And it was I went to Star Wars Celebration in the UK.
Oh wow.
2016 I think. Yeah.
Wow, so Matt Lanter, I think the voice of that's Anakin.
You're gonna hate me, but I can't remember their names. Yeah.
Oh wow!
I went to each of them. It was a press line. I went to each of them and said, "Hey." But there were definitely journos there that cared more than I did.
Wow.
And I was okay, cool.
Yeah, no, huge Star Wars guy. And on Apple TV now, there's this new series called Defending Jacob with Chris Evans. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm giving that a shot. It's only 3 episodes and they each end on a cliffhanger. So I watched the one and I'm not watching 2 till they release, Apple TV releases the next 5 episodes. Because there's no way I'm able to watch 1 episode a week. It's impossible.
Apple TV release 1 episode at a time, eh?
Yeah, no, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. And The Mandalorian, which has been something I've been watching now quite intently. I'm a huge Star Wars guy. Oh my god, dude. I can't even explain to you. Grant, first question of the day. What are your top 3 tips to becoming a YouTuber? The question you get answered quite a lot.
Okay, so a question, I'll tell you my tips. I've got people ask me questions, but here are my answers to those questions. Sometimes I don't address the question directly. Because sometimes the questions,
yeah.
going all the way around. I can see what people are trying to ask. Firstly, just do it. Just start your YouTube channel and start making stuff. I hear excuses all the time. Oh man, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I don't have a camera. But you got a phone. I want to start a YouTube channel, but I don't have the time to edit a video. I want to start a YouTube channel, but I don't know what I'm gonna make. It's just like, just start. Just start. Like if you don't start, if you don't get on a bicycle, if you think about talking about getting onto a bicycle, you're never gonna cycle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just need to get on the bike and then just go a few times, and then you can think of the rest as you start cycling. That's the first thing. The second thing is to be real with yourself.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy it? If you don't enjoy it, and I have this analogy, I use it quite a lot. Sorry, I'm so stressed. I use this analogy quite a lot. If you don't enjoy making videos and producing content when you've got 10 viewers watching your videos, you're gonna not find any more enjoyment if you've got 1 million viewers watching your content. Nothing changes. Like this is the same. It's the same process. You're still making the same content. In fact, when you've got 1 million views, it's way more stressful because you're thinking about how 1 million people want to see your content.
Yeah.
A lot of and the last thing is just don't do it for the fame. You got to do it for the love of the craft.
Yeah.
Because again, if you don't enjoy the process, then you will hate doing it later. You'll just hate yourself. You'll be like, there's no amount of fame in the world worth the kind of work that you have to put into making a YouTube channel and making it work successfully. And it's not what you think it is. Like you and I chat a lot about this, but like to make money on the channel, you got to be spending your time doing proposals and documents, balancing your books, like getting your accountant to look at what's going through, pitching to clients, going for meetings. Then like 20% of it is making the video.
Yeah.
You know, so like a lot of people think YouTube is just like, I'm going to make a video on YouTube and I'm going to make lots of money. No, it's not how it works, unfortunately. So just enjoy the process of doing it. If you want to make it a career, you got to think about how you're going to generate money, and that takes a lot more effort. If you don't care about making it a career, that's fine. You can do it on Saturdays and Sundays or whatever. I don't know. You do it in your spare time and you can enjoy doing it then. But then you don't really want to be a career YouTuber. You know what I mean? If you're not spending your nights producing video, or at least spending your time making one video a week, and then the rest of your time approaching clients or coming up with a business model, something to that effect.
And I think also the very important thing with YouTube is knowing the lines and boundaries that the responsibility you'll be given if you make it big on the channel. A good example is you've recently had an awesome opportunity to chat to the guys from Jurassic World, Chris Pratt and dude, fantastic. I was so jealous when I saw those pics. I'll probably put a picture up here somewhere now. Amazing opportunity. And in my position, it's driving a car, a very expensive car that belongs to someone. In the same way, you can't go around asking very unorthodox questions that might offend the person. And in my industry, driving the vehicle as if I stole it, like turning the wheels sharp and, spinning the tires up and just driving like a total hooligan. There comes a responsibility to each craft that in our respective industries. Your advice in that situation, like how difficult is it to keep that line cemented and not have it loose, or maybe have it loose like jelly? Like, what would you? I know I'm all over the show.
Who you want to be. I mean, you've got to be a person of integrity, and I think working on yourself is the biggest way to do that.
Yeah.
Because you're filming so much of your life. I live stream, so I stream on Twitch, like pretty much every single day. And like people see a lot of who I am naturally, right? I'm not pretending. I'm relaxed. I'm just playing games with people. I'm on camera. A lot of my life is broadcast or recorded or documented. Yeah. So I've got to be the same person, right, on everything. And it's huge amounts of work if you're faking it.
Yeah.
It's so much easier to work on who you are and present who you are if you are confident in the person that you become, your morals, your ethics, your belief system, your worldview. Like all those things need to be crafted. And if you're going, man, people are just too sensitive, or they don't like what I stand for, I'm just like an abrasive person. It's like, hey, whoa. It's like, that's down to your core. You've got some fixing to do. Like you've got to like check yourself before you complain about other people.
Yeah.
It's like going, nobody likes me. It's like, why doesn't nobody like you? Tell me why. There must be a reason, right? Like, and you're not thinking, you don't find approval from other people by looking for approval. You find approval from other people by working on yourself.
Yeah.
And they're not caring when you get approval, but people can see it. They go like, okay, that person, you believe in the things that you've taken in, you know?
Yeah. Grant is actually, you know what, guys? The first time I met Grant, I was so intimidated because Grant is very like. The information is like, yeah. The Grant is very like to the point, and that's what's so awesome about having him on the channel is that a lot of you, I mean, so much of you guys have been DMing me about YouTube and things like that, and a lot of you criticize me actually for being a bit on the offensive when it comes to, they criticize me for like blasting back at haters and things like that on my social media because I don't really blast back. I have very dark humor. So if someone says like, oh, you have a cuck video, and I'll be like, I know, that's what your mommy told me last night. Do you know what I mean? So I have like such stupid responses, and people think I'm like my big fans are like run to me. Yeah, they're like run to my savior and go, dude, don't respond back. Don't get. I'm like, dude, chill. I'm not stressed. I'm not angry. I'm just like having some fun. I mean, if he wants to comment a crap comment and.
If somebody wants to comment on your video that it's a cuck video, they must look in the mirror every day and just check themselves. Like this is another thing about content creators people don't know. You spend, I don't know, a day or two filming, editing, scripting, publishing, thumbnailing, the whole video. You're putting it up there. You put your heart and soul into this. It's like painting a picture. Imagine going to an art gallery, and then walking around going, this is cuck to the artist. You know what I mean? You'd never do that.
Exactly.
And it's the same on YouTube. You just comment, this is cuck on the. It's not respectful. It's like going, if you want to contribute, you can do so and offer some like advice maybe on how to improve the video.
Yeah.
That's a better way to be critical.
Exactly.
If you say, it's a cuck video, then it's like, then you spent 10 minutes of your time on a cuck video, so cheers. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but South Africa, very true. I think South Africans' mindset around YouTube is very, I don't know, they think they must pay to subscribe, and they feel almost like if they subscribe, they're giving a part of their life away to this person. I'm like, dude, it doesn't work.
We don't owe you anything, you know. I can stop my channel tomorrow.
Dude, they don't work like that. Like if you subscribe, you're just supporting the channel that you love, and you can allow the creator to do even more amazing things for you that you are enjoying. Let me ask you.
But just to be honest with you, those people are like 1% of your audience.
Yes, no, definitely.
The rest of the audience are the ones that believe. So like there are people watching this now going, no, that's not me. It's most people aren't like that. Most people are reasonable and understand that process. There are just a couple of people that they're generally teenagers. They're generally like in school, like they haven't come to terms with who they are yet. They think they can do better. And often like it's those things that you do when you grow up and you become more mature that you realize I shouldn't have done that stuff. That was pretty stupid of me. Because I understand people are doing that to me now. It has collateral effect. You know. But again, like it's hard to explain that to somebody who's young. Like going, you're going to grow out of this phase, or this is a very immature way to respond because the older you get and the more mature you become, the more layers of thinking you're going to add to this problem that you have.
Yeah, and people are also so they out in we say here in our home. You vinnig on your peachy. You're quick to complain. Like, dude, you're saying a tiny thing wrong on camera, and it's like,
it's the same in gaming and tech. Like I won't be thinking. I'll say like DPI, instead of something else, and then somebody be like, oh, that's not DPI. And they're, flip. I didn't mean to say that.
But they know.
I was thinking quick and I was on the spot.
Yeah.
But then they go like, this guy's stupid. But I was like barely thinking about what I was saying.
Yeah, some guy messaged me the other day. He's like, dude, you're so biased towards the score. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Have you been watching my content from like, have you been... Your comment clearly comes on a standpoint of you've never really watched a lot of my videos because... Yeah, anyway, let me move on from haters and to something also very important. Probably the last question now about YouTube. Whoa.
Niyaaz? I'm so sorry.
No worries. No worries. Okay, so the question I want to ask you is, a lot of people message me and go, dude, how much money do you make? And I'm like,
Okay, so I always answer this going like, how long was a piece of string? So with AdSense, I mean, you'll know all this stuff too.
Yeah.
With AdSense, you can really make anything.
Yeah,
actually.
No.
And actually, that works no matter if you're a small YouTuber or a big YouTuber. So, like, I produced a lot of big YouTubers' channels in the past. I worked with Casper Lee, and I produced his channel for a year. Josh Peters, I produced his channel for a year. I've helped Joe Sugg. He's on 10 million subscribers now. I've helped him with his channel.
Yeah.
Still, I've been helping him with his Twitch channel this last week because he's streaming on Twitch now. So I've had privilege to see their income. And like in theory, let me put it this way: say you're the one of the most, like I make about 1,000 rand a month off of Google AdSense, 1,000 rand. So you're making like tens, I don't know, like 50 hours of video content like a month, and you get like $1,000. It's not really worth it.
Yeah.
But you get more money from sponsors.
Yeah.
So sponsors are where it comes in. And that's why when you're a YouTuber and you want to make it a career, you need a business model. Because your business model can't be like, I'm going to make AdSense. AdSense doesn't make money.
It doesn't.
I've seen the financials of really big YouTubers. And even if they're like extremely big, they can make, it sounds like a lot of money, £10,000 a month for a video. Oh, yeah, for the month, from their Google ad revenue. And then it sounds like a lot, but a brand deal at the same size could net like $50,000.
Sure.
Like if you think about it, so it becomes silly. It becomes silly when you go like, oh, ad revenue is my business model. When as like you're not thinking as a smart business person, no matter what size you are.
Exactly.
So we make 5,000 rand a video, just for one video. But for all our videos, say we upload 10 videos that month or 15, and we only make 1,000 rand. That scale is much more weighted for getting a video sponsored.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's so tricky.
You've got to have a business mindset and a business approach to getting money.
Exactly. YouTube is
the more money you'll make. That's how it's going.
Exactly.
How long a piece of string.
Exactly. And YouTube is, I've been doing this for about 5 years now, and fuck, it's difficult because you don't realize how much money you need to put back into your channel. It's equipment. It's keeping yourself looking.
Applications, camera, lights, batteries. Yeah, how much a battery for a camera? One battery for a camera costs about 1,000 rand, 1,500.
Sure. Yeah.
So and then people go like, oh no, you just need to make this. It's an expensive pastime depending on what you want. But at the same time, it can be cheap too. If you've got a phone and you can film on your phone, you can make YouTube content too. But if you want to elevate your game and put more money into production, it can get expensive, especially when you've got brands that want to be involved. You want to make it nice for them,
Yeah, and
you wanna what you're making.
You wanna leave that impression, and that impression is so important. You can't go giving half-ass footage to people who's paying you 200,000 rand for a video. And this brings me, shoot.
Sponsors, let's go.
And this brings me on to something really interesting. The integration of that sponsor with your content. I've seen some of your work with regards to some of the sponsors you do. And that integration and how you put it forward is so well and so smooth. It rings in my head that Linus Tech Tips kind of vibe when he opens up his videos and he says like, and this video is sponsored by, like he does it very smoothly. What's your advice to creators when being approached by sponsors and in the integration of that content?
Yeah, make sure that the sponsorship can align with your audience. It doesn't have to align off the bat. Like something that they could care about. Like I've done something with Halls Sweets, like lozenges. And that ended up being really cool. Like ended up being like a really fun campaign to do, and I really like filming it and stuff. And the audience made jokes about it on stream, and like it became a very cool thing. And it was this really unusual like brand deal. But at the same time, like you can always people in gaming. Not everybody's just a gamer. Not everybody's just into cars. They're into lots of different things, and we can incorporate a lot of different brands. The second thing is it's a product that you believe in. Like you can't sell I don't know. I'm a vegan, so I can't sell meat or cheese products.
Yeah.
So like I've been approached by pizza companies, and I said no, because you guys they don't have vegan options. And until they have vegan options, we can talk. But I've turned down a lot of money from those clients, because potential brand deals, because I don't believe in what they're doing.
Yeah.
Number three, be honest with your audience. People watching this need to know. They need to know that you're getting sponsored. And more often than not, most people will be happy for you, because without sponsorships, YouTubers in South Africa will never have a career. Those brands need to get content creators here. And if you're watching this and you want to see South African content creators pop off and do extremely well overseas, you need companies to get involved so that we can make a salary. So we can pay our rent, put a roof over our house, and buy out gear.
Yeah.
It's a whole production.
Yeah.
If you without those brands, we can't do anything. So when I started getting brand deals, I got a few naysayers, but I just kind of explained it. I have logos everywhere on my channel. I'm very like, here's the brands that are helping me. I've turned down some brands. I've taken these ones on instead. These are ones I believe in. And let's go. And like people support my brands. Like they will buy the gear, say thank you to those brands for building the channel.
Yeah. So
and because they love the content we're making, you know what I mean?
Exactly. So perhaps then it's not being greedy and saying, you know what, I have a car channel, but I'm gonna do this kitchen appliance now, SEO or something like that, or Calvinators gonna come sponsor my videos, and just take the money and say, oh, this fridge company sponsored this Audi video I'm making now. It's just
something interesting.
Yeah.
If you did it with or something and took the fridge from Joburg to Cape Town or something, that could be fun. You know what I mean? Something that's you know what I mean? Like,
guys, if you're wondering,
you know what I mean? There's always something that's fun and interesting.
Guys, if you're wondering why I'm not talking so much,
I guarantee that people that are into cars also into fridges.
Of course.
Funny story. I don't have a fridge right now. So my fridge is, I need to buy a fridge, and I'm in lockdown, so I'm making meals every day on my own. So, like, talking about fridge sponsors, hey, but I mean, there's the thing. It's like if I was watching your videos and you were sponsored by a fridge, I need a fridge.
Wow.
I would probably go like, oh wow, that's interesting, and I might buy that fridge that you're advertising to me, and I love your channel.
Yeah.
So it's not about being greedy. It's about going like, does it hinder your integrity?
Yeah.
And I always go back to that. Like, remember, my advice for YouTubers is about being a person of integrity. And because you take a brand deal or a sponsorship doesn't mean you don't have integrity.
Yeah.
It means that you should be at least be able to purchase that product if you needed to.
Exactly.
That was a product that you
exactly.
needed.
And people don't see that. All they see is, oh no, he wants to make money. I'm like, dude, how else am I supposed to pay my bills and bring out content for you? What the flip? Goodness sake.
Look, I don't think people like it's like people that go like, oh, TVs need advertising. Like we don't complain about that.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Like the ship needs to sail somehow.
Yeah.
So we need wind in our sails. Unless the audience is prepared to fund you, which is another way to do it. You can set up a Patreon.
Yeah.
But if those people aren't prepared to spend like 300, 400 rand a month to help you eat, then you're gonna have to get it from brands instead. Exactly. So and then. But getting for brands means that they get free content.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, guys. I'm so glad Grant is doing majority of the talking here, because as you guys know, it's Ramadan, and my mouth is very dry sitting chatting here. So I'm just letting Grant roll and roll and roll and roll and roll.
Here you go. What have we done? We've gone for 20 minutes already.
Yeah, no, we've got 25 minutes. So with regards to now, let's take this conversation from what's making that sound.
Someone's folding out.
This is my dad again. That's busy cleaning the gear that we're using to clean my room with, to overhaul my room with. Like, dude, now is not the time. Oh my word!
What is it? A vacuum cleaner?
It's a sander thing.
The most loud thing besides a chainsaw.
Exactly. Yo. Papa, I'm streaming here. Okay, he's quiet now. Anyway, Grant, so let's take this conversation on from YouTube to something that you are really passionate about, and something which I might not comment on things. I do thumbs up, where I kick my feet back on my little chair in my room and I sit and watch your live streams with regards to gaming. What brought you into gaming and why do you love it so much? Because your enthusiasm in Twitch streaming and things like that is infectious.
Dude, I'm glad. I love video games. I always have. And I'm a very passionate person. So I get very excited and passionate about the things that I've been eating and the things that I partake in. Gaming is one of those things. And I've kind of had a career in video games for the past 10 years. I was on Espresso for like 4 years. I spoke about video games there. I was on Hectic 99, Hep to Be Squared. I wrote for GQ. Was a good open firm. I did gaming everywhere. And it was the majority of my career is been gaming focused. Fast forward, I was like, hey, you know, people are online, they're doing gaming, and I started streaming on YouTube, but then moved over to Twitch for my live streams. I got my YouTube channel, but I decided to live stream on Twitch instead, and I love it. It's literally just a place where we all get to play games together. I get everybody into the lobby, we all play some games together, everyone's on voice chat, you can watch it. It's like an episode, like every episode. I do push-up challenges now. I did 280 push-ups yesterday on the live stream. You know, like, I've turned it into this really fun like experience. Sorry, that I really enjoy streaming games, and people that are, and I'm not bad either. I'm pretty good.
Yeah, no, you're pretty good. You're pretty good, dude. Like pretty bloody good.
Thank you. In some games, don't give me FIFA. Yes, I'm the worst at FIFA. I feel like I'm playing with the left hand the whole time. So I really enjoy it, and I've like sometimes we stream between like 3 and 5 hours a day. Just because we just really just enjoy hanging out together. And I think that my audience who come through, they just want to meet rad people, meet different like people from different parts of the world, and just hang out, put their feet up, hanging out, and enjoy. You know, that's pretty much the gist of it.
What is your favorite game that came out that you've been playing for the last year or two that really left an impact on you?
Overwatch, 100%.
Wow.
Overwatch came out in 2016. I played it then on console, slept on it for a bit, moved over to PC, and then when I got to play it on PC, I was like, chef's kiss. That is a game. It's like a proper sport. Everybody's going to play their roles. It's if you love shooting, it's everything. It's so good.
Wow.
So I'm really enjoying that.
Overwatch. I tried Overwatch, dude. I failed miserably. Like everything moves so fast, and I'm like, oh, okay, where do I go? And people screaming at you in your headphones. I'm like, nope, I don't know what to do. I'm done with this. First and last time.
It's hectic, but it's fun. It's like fun. It's like you got to play with people that know the game, and it's very fast. But it's a lot like rugby in a way. You know, everybody's got a position on the field. Everybody's got to play their position. Yeah. Like if you're a tank, you've got to get up front, get into the drama so that you can take all the damage. Yeah. And then if you are a DPS, which is a damage per second character, you got to make sure that you're a bit squishy, so your health is a little bit lower. But you got to find and be nimble and hunt people down. If you're a support, you got to heal and provide opportunities for other players to take out the enemy. Yeah. So it's really like integrated and really cool. And those dynamics become very interesting as the game, as you start to understand the game more, which I really enjoy. I really enjoy that. I like the progression of going, we did these really good plays and everybody's like play.
Yeah.
And then I do push-ups and then I get pumped and then I do push-ups.
Grant, what game made you emotional? What game actually made you go, like made you choke up?
The Last of Us was one of those games.
Wow.
Really made me choke up.
I tried The Last of Us.
There's a game I'm too scared to play because like I've seen somebody else play it. My ex-girlfriend was playing and she was just crying. I walked in on her while she was playing and she was just crying. Just her eyes are red. And it's called That Dragon Cancer. And it's about it's an indie game. So it's quite cheap. If you just Google it, you'll find it, and you can buy it from their website or whatever. Okay, your computer. Cool. But it's about a couple whose 5-year-old son died of cancer, and they made a game about the experience. And it's very like a little bit abstract in some ways. Like there are these things where they go to church and like everybody's praying for them, and they have to light a candle. But every time they light a candle, like you can hear that more people are praying, but the candles will always go out. Like there's a lot of hopelessness. Like just a sense of like nothing we're doing is working.
Yeah.
Nothing we're doing is helping
Yeah.
the situation. And there's this one level where the father it can see light at like swimming and can see light above, but there's like this dark like amoeba type thing that's like trying to drag him down.
Yeah.
And you're trying to swim up to the top. And the only way to finish that level is if you just give up and let this grief take you.
Wow. That's so intense.
Like, it's great, dude. Yeah, dude. And that game is cheap, and it's literally like a couple that made it. There's some amazing games out there that you just don't expect. Yeah. There's a really good mobile game that also like got me a little bit teary. It's called Florence. Oh. And it's about relationships. It's just called Florence, and I think it's like 30 Rand or something on the App Store, and it won Game of the Year last year.
Wow.
Yeah, 2019. Yeah, won Game of the Year last year for mobile. Wow. And it's a very short experience. It's like about half an hour. You'll start the game and finish in half an hour, and it's very emotional.
Wow, because I'm such a huge Star Wars guy, I picked up Fallen Order a few months back.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and yeah, no, that there's a couple of things that got me choked up, no? Oh, I will admit, yeah, dude, I choked properly up. It's because I'm so invested into the Star Wars lore and the culture, and I'm just upset. Have you seen there's a Star Wars religion?
Oh yeah. Dude, I've been to Star Wars Celebration. Huh? It's like the biggest. You know what Star Wars Celebration is?
It's something in the States, isn't it?
I think it's in the States and in the UK, but you have to go. It's literally a convention just for Star Wars, for Star Wars. I saw Kathleen Kennedy.
Wow.
They were on, like they literally are on stage announcing that you're in the hall. They're on stage announcing the new Star Wars. Wow. Everyone's in cosplay. All the props for the movies are there.
Wow.
You meet the actors walking around the halls. Who's the dwarf guy who plays the evil? I've met him twice now. Super famous. Met him twice now. Yeah.
Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy is regarded as the Sith Lord of the industry, no, unfortunately.
But the movies are still good. You know what I mean? Okay. This is a discussion another time.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay.
The Last Jedi wasn't bad.
Yeah. No. I know you're not into the whole Marvel thing as well, like I am, or you like also.
No, I love it. But you see, like the Marvel stuff, to me, it's like light entertainment.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like. You know, the comic books are more intense, and if you want you know what I really enjoyed was the Spider-Man, the animated,
Into the Spider-Verse. It was amazing, right? Holy crap!
It was the best Spider-Man movie that's ever been made.
Dude,
people don't know. People are sleeping on it, and it's on Netflix for free.
Yeah, no, it's freaking amazing. My out of all the Marvel properties, what's your favorite film? I'll tell you mine first. I hope you and I agree on this. I have to say, it's Winter Soldier.
Yeah. No, incorrect. Of the most boring, literally one of the most boring ones. I would say Homecoming was my favorite, actually.
Okay, so you like the more upbeat type of vibe, not as dark.
I like Ragnarok a lot.
Yeah,
actually, as well.
I know. I love Civil War. I think
I like the director, Taika Waititi, the director.
No, he's brilliant, man. God, his work is stunning, no? What is so funny is this can lead us into a cool conversation quickly about YouTube and the entertainment industry as a whole. And with coronavirus now really hot on our doorstep, it's amazing how important entertainment is to this generation of people.
Oh yeah, 100%. But also, like, what's nice about YouTube as an entertainment is that it's free. Yeah. And except for data. But also, like the Telcom's got a free me deal where like 50 gigs or I don't know, there's a certain amount of gigs are free of YouTube data, so you can watch YouTube for free essentially. and you don't have to pay for it like Netflix. And there's just like bunches of high quality content that you can get involved in and just like consume. So yeah, I think YouTube is very important now during Corona. It's motivating people to stay at home. You can watch it on your mobile device. You can watch it in bed. You can watch it. I watch YouTube on the toilet all the time. I don't like. I've got a little kickstand. I put my phone on.
It's just so amazing how.
2 YouTube videos with one cut.
It's just amazing how YouTube and the film industry in general just bled into one another. Eh? Flipping hell, because
they need each other.
Yeah, I was watching this film. I was watching Extraction now. I think 2 days ago with Chris Hemsworth, and I think the guy who directed it played Chris Evans, Captain America's stunt double, and he actually moved behind the camera. And for people like you and me who produces, writes, films, like everything ourselves, it's amazing how close. Like people make fun of us going, "Oh, YouTube isn't filmmaking." I've seen films on YouTube. I've seen cinematography on YouTube. I've seen stories on YouTube that's as powerful as the film industry.
Yeah, there's the Jurassic World. Actually, I don't know if you've seen it. Jurassic World's got a short story on their channel. It's like you've got to watch it. It's directed by the guy who directed the Jurassic World movies, Colin Trevorrow.
Yes.
And like the Jurassic World films aren't as good as the Jurassic Park films. That's for sure.
I do agree with you.
But this short film is probably his best Jurassic World movie.
Is it on YouTube?
And it's on YouTube.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
I'm
like 10
gonna
minutes.
watch. I'm definitely gonna watch. Wow. Grant, let us not keep everyone up here too long. Thank you so much for joining me here on Liberable.
I'm so stoked that I'm here. I'm so stoked that I'm here. Thank you so much.
Before I let you go, top 5 YouTube channels you're currently watching besides Liberable.
Besides Liberable. No. Okay, so I'm watching a lot of Linus Tech Tips. Linus. He's got another channel called...
Short Circuit. Is it Short Circuit or is it LMG Clips?
Short Circuit, I love.
Dude!
No. Then there's... It's like Tech News. It's just called Tech News.
Okay.
And so they upload like tech news like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So I'm finding the simple stuff is entertaining. Mr. Sunday Movies. I don't know if you've watched Mr. Sunday Movies.
No, haven't yet.
It's one of the best YouTube channels. It's about Marvel movies and Star Wars. It's like
okay, cool.
It's one of the best.
I need to give that a shot.
You have to. You'll. It's a podcast as well, but it's 2 Australian guys that have a podcast and a channel, and they talk about Star Wars and Marvel stuff. You probably watch stuff you just don't know.
Yeah.
Then what else have I been watching on YouTube? EPOS Fox, I really enjoy.
Yes, I heard about him. Haven't watched his stuff, but heard about him.
It's very technical stuff, but I find it very useful. Gaming Careers is another channel I watch a huge amount of, and they are very prolific. There's a guy called Alpha Gaming Channel, or Harris Taylor. Really watch his stuff. I think he's got a lot of knowledge under that hood. Is that 5? That's more than 5.
More than 5.
I think.
Dude, so you need to check out the Hacksmith.
The Hacksmith. Okay, I'll go check it out.
Check out the Hacksmith. Yeah. He makes like props in movies and games. So like the Fortnite sword with like the elements that's real things that can kill you type of props. It is, and he's so entertaining. He looks almost like he's like a mixture between Benedict Cumberbatch, Chris Evans, and Robert Downey Jr. So every time he changes his beard, he looks like either one of them, and he cosplays accurately, bro, with the spells and everything.
I'll check it out.
Give it a shot. You're gonna be obsessed because I'm currently been binging his channel over the last the quarantine.
Oh, Chudleys as well.
Yeah.
Chudleys. You watch Chudleys?
Yeah, I do. Entertaining AF. Anyway, Grant. let me let you go. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Check out Grant as per usual in the description box below. When the coronavirus is over, Grant and I will definitely try and hook up, and I'm going to try and scare the crap out of him. In a pretty
No, you must come drive my Suzuki, bro. I want
You've
you to
got a
drive my
Swap
Suzuki.
Sport.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that car. I do like manual.
Maybe
man.
we could take it on the racetrack.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
automatic.
Yeah, let's do that. But I'll also get something incredibly quick. Hopefully we can see you score.
No, don't kill me, bro. No, no. Please. I don't want to score him. Let's. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh, I'll race you on the car.
Yeah. We said this last time, guys, but Grant and I have always just been, we've been so busy, and I think that's because both of our careers are kind of going at the same trajectory, so we're always freaking busy. So
Yeah. There's always something. We must do some stuff. We must live stream together when you got your live streaming sorted.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, Grant, thank you so much for joining me here on Liberable. Hope to see you soon. And let's do a collab after the coronavirus is over. In a year's time from now.
Let's do it.
2020 is cancelled. So yeah.
2020 is cancelled big time. It's nearly May.
Anyway, Grant. See you, my bro.
Cheers, yeah. Cheers, everybody.
Bye. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, share with friends and family. Be free to you, Liberable.